All right, and hello, and welcome again to Cooking with Miss Rice. Today we are going to take these lovely ingredients here and turn them into pizza sauce. I would like to mention when we're saying this is pizza sauce, you're more than welcome to use this as pasta sauce or anything else you may want a tomato-based sauce for. This is actually pretty easy and very delicious. So first, I've already measured out some onion and garlic. I have about half of a small white onion. And I like garlic, so I put in 3 tablespoons. Most of you will probably just want to put in 2 tablespoons of garlic. And we're going to go ahead and put it in here. Now I have about 2 tablespoons of oil in here. And oil has a very low smoking point, meaning it will catch on fire and burn lower than vegetable oil. Not that you have to worry about actually catching on fire in this video. So we're going to just wait a minute and let this start to brown and do a little bit of movie magic here. All right, with some movie magic, we are back. And you can see we've been busy sauteing. We have the garlic at a very nice golden brown color. The onions are turning translucent, and we're using our very lovely sauteing methods. Now, at this time, I'm going to add in a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. Woo! Hear that sizzle? And you're going to mix it up. Make sure all the onion and garlic gets off the bottom as much as possible. By the way, we've had the heat on medium-high. We're going to turn it down to a simmer at medium-low or low. We're also going to take some of this lovely paste. Now, some people ask, well, why do you add paste and crushed tomatoes? What the paste does, in this case, is because it is very, very concentrated, it adds a good and hearty tomato flavor. It also helps thicken the sauce without having to add additives like flour or cornstarch, which really, I'm sorry, in my tomato sauce, I don't want flour and cornstarch. Come talk to me if we're making, I don't know, some sort of tomato cake. So we can already see this getting nice and thick. But obviously we're not quite done yet. I mean, what is tomato sauce without some lovely salt, pepper, basil, and oregano? This is dried basil and oregano along with pepper and salt. We have about 1/2 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon basil. If you are using fresh of the basil and oregano, you may need to add more, but here is my tip. It's easy to add more later, but if you add more right at the beginning, when you don't know how much everything's going to cook down and taste, you run the risk of ruining the entire flavor. Now, at this point, the sauce is done. We're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and we'll come back so you can see what that looks like. And then we're going to set it aside. I'm actually going to use this for my pizza tomorrow. Yum, pizza. But I could put this again on pasta and other delicious dishes. So we'll just do a little movie magic and come back in 15 minutes, shall we? All right, so we have been letting this simmer for about 15 minutes now. And you can let this simmer longer, up to half an hour. We can see delicious steam. Now what's been happening as we did this is the herbs have been warming up and releasing their oils into the sauce. Everything started coming together as a flavor. Now here's the best bit. See, the pizza I'm making isn't until tomorrow. So what I'm actually going to do with this sauce is put it in a container, and when you put it in a container overnight, you actually end up with the flavors really coming together as something amazing and special. So it comes out wonderful and just fantastic. Now remember, of course, everybody's tastes are their own. Feel free to add a little more herbs if you feel you need to, but always test it first. Depending on the age of your herbs could really affect how strongly everything tastes in here. All right, everybody, so until next time, happy cooking!